Hi there everybody, and welcome back to the Joe Nerd's Toy Room. Here with a really different review for me. This is going to be my first ever Masters of the Universe review. I'm a really big Masters of the Universe fan. In fact, Masters of the Universe was my first action figure love as a child. Then came G.I. Joe, then came Transformers. So there's a special, as much as I love my Joes, there's a special magic that Masters of the Universe has for me that the other brands, they come very, very close, but for some reason, it's that whole first love thing, I guess. Masters just happens to have just a tiny little more pull with me when it comes to whatever, you know what I mean. So there's a lot of reviews for Kobra Con here. So what I'm going to do is I've decided I'm not going to attempt to review him because there's plenty of good reviews out there. You could think of this, my goal with these Masters Classics reviews is going to be to just have like a little companion piece to go along with whichever of your favorite reviews you like, whether it be Pixel Dan or whoever have you. So let's just focus. Oh, and I really like displaying him. I like him facing off with the original He-Man, just the way it was in his original card back art, when the vintage figure, of course. So, and I've got Skeletor in here thrown into the mix, you know, kind of surveying his new Snake Man Warriors' hopeful defeat of He-Man, you know. So let's just put He-Man off to the back a little bit and Skeletor off to the back just a little bit for now. So you may be thinking, what is going on here? He has two laser pistols. Yeah, this is because I in fact have him holding his vintage figure's laser pistol. I'll zoom in on this a little bit so you see a little better. So yeah, this is actually the vintage figure's laser pistol, and it fits beautifully. In fact, you know what's kind of weird is that it's actually a little bigger than the classic figure's laser pistol. I'm holding them here side by side. The handle is almost spot on. It is in fact the same exact size, but it's almost spot on. The only difference is a little bit of the grooves along the length of the handle. You'll see the grooves here are a little further apart. On the vintage one, they're a little tighter. That's pretty much it. So I just kind of did this just for fun to see how it would look, and it actually looks really good. I'm even considering leaving it like this in my display. And of course, here I've got his little 2000X buddy on his shoulder. Not really sure what his name is. Not really sure. I haven't really watched the Mike Young episodes in a long time, so I don't recall if they did name him. I doubt it. But anyway, and as the other reviews have shown, he doesn't really peg in or anything. He's very, very loose. He can fall off very, very easily, so just take him off. So now, I just wanted to show this too. In comparison with the vintage figure, which I have right here. So we'll stand them up side by side. They look really, it's very true to the vintage figure. The biggest difference I find is that the skin tone is just a tiny bit darker on the vintage one, but it doesn't matter at all to me. It looks just as good. Zoom out a little bit. And looking at them facing forward like this, it really proves a point I wanted to make, is that the vintage figure here, he really doesn't look good facing forward because of the water spraying gimmick. Facing to the side, he looks really decent, but facing forward, he really doesn't look very good. And the nice thing about the new Classics version is that he even looks good facing forward. Even better facing to the side though, of course, just like the vintage. guess he's a little bit like Leech in that way. He has a head sculpt that was meant to be viewed from the side. So, okay, let's, I guess I'll take the vintage one out of here because I wanted to now show the hooded version of Kobra Khan. Yes, I have two of this figure. I'm one of those crazy people that sometimes I need, if it has a variant head that I like, I'm gonna want to get two of them to display it with both heads. This way I don't have to be swapping the heads on and off every time. Okay, and one little last thing I just wanted to point out is on the boot tops. I really like this new tooling that they've added. Might as well keep them both in frame. It'll give you a nice little look at it. They have a really nice scale texture that I find is very it's very true to the vintage figure, and it's true to the to the scaly nature of the original I guess we could call them Skeletor legs. And when you compare them, get this one out of the way, you compare them to Skeletor, this really comes in, it really shows that this is a vast improvement. I really like this. This is nice. It's more of an armored. I hope you can all see it very well. It's kind of a dark purple, but this is a nice armored kind of ankle protector. There's nothing wrong with it. I like this. In fact, it kind of, I'm sure that the Four Horsemen took this from the, now that I'm thinking about it, the classic back painting, the co-cell painting of this figure to advertise this figure probably had these anklets. In fact, I'm almost sure it did. But anyway, and then now we have the option of these more toy accurate, vintage toy accurate scaly boot tops. And in fact, I was thinking about this, and I would really like it if the inevitable, we're inevitably going to be getting the Dragon Blaster Skeletor. So I was thinking I would even like it if Mattel, instead of these ankles, if they were to give us these, or I should say lower legs. I'm really hoping that they opt to give us these lower legs. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts in a nutshell of Kobra Khan Classics, Masters Classics figure. So, hope you all enjoyed, everybody. Of course, these reviews are going to get much better. I'm in the process of thinking of new improvements that I can make, especially with the background of my videos. I've got a really good idea in mind, and it'll be really easy. So, keep watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you in the very near future. Bye for now.